Hi, my name is Juan Carlos Menendez, and today I'll be talking about serious gambling addictions. Gambling is bad for everybody. I think it's something that not a lot of people look at in a way where it affects people. People just kind of look at it in a way where it's fun, and young kids like the people on the couch here gamble often, so it's okay to gamble. But today, gambling addiction is a significant and mental health illness that can have catastrophic effects on people, families, and communities. It is also referred to as a compulsive gambling or gambling disorder. About 2 million Americans every year fall under this gambling disorder category. About 4 to 6 million are classified as problem gamblers, according to the National Council of Problem Gambling. This sneaky illness not only wreaks havoc on relationships and personal finances, but it also poses a danger of job loss, criminal activity, and even suicide. Despite being widely prevalent and having serious consequences, gambling addiction is frequently stigmatized and remains undiagnosed. By establishing a claim of fact that establishes gambling addiction as a genuine and urgent problem, and by examining possible causes and consequences that may contribute to its emergence and persistence, this article seeks to shed light on this important subject through a review of academic literature and real statistics. This presentation will highlight the critical need to address this harmful addiction and its devastating effects. The American Psychiatric Association defines gambling addiction as an uncontrolled drive to gamble, regardless of the negative consequences, is a diagnosable and curable mental health disease. Compulsive gambling, as opposed to recreational or amusement gambling, is characterized by a pathological obsession and continuous inability to control one urge to gamble, even in the face of increasing social, financial, and personal losses. This condition is more complicated than simple financial difficulties. It has a significant negative influence on people's mental and emotional health, as well as the health of those they love. According to the National Council on Problem Gambling, gambling addiction is an emotional and mental health condition that calls for help and intervention from professionals rather than just being a money issue. It is impossible to exaggerate the prevalence and severity of gambling addiction. In addition to the 2 million adults in the U.S. who fit this criteria for this illness, and the additional 4 to 6 million who are regarded as problem gamblers, who run the risk of becoming fully dependent on gambling, per the National Council of Problem Gambling. Financially, compulsive gamblers have exhausted life savings, incurred unmanageable debt, and declared bankruptcy in an attempt to recover losses. Compulsive gamblers frequently experience negative personal outcomes, such as job loss, damaged relationships, drug addiction, criminal activity, and even some commit suicide. Typically, in many instances, the hopelessness and despair this addiction causes have led people to commit themselves. Given the enormous cost gambling addiction exacts on both the individual and the community, it is a real public health emergency that needs immediate care. Thank you.